Oh my gosh, hi. Hey guys. Um, I am getting ready for Anime Boston, and if you probably can't tell, I've been struggling, and I'm sorry I haven't put up any vlogs. I really have tried, but a lot of stuff had happened, and I kind of felt I needed to take a break, and I promise eventually I will get into what happened, or at least like the long and short of it. But anyways, I am getting ready for Anime Boston. Yay! And yeah, it'll be my first time going since 2014, 2 years ago. And this time I'm spending some of it with my sister, and it's gonna be fun. So yeah, I can't think of anything right now. I'm just still kind of waking up a bit, but you know when you wake up and you just kind of wake up with that excitement, and you don't even need an alarm clock to wake you up. I'm sure people that have gone through this, go through cons and like this, know exactly what I'm talking about. Unless, of course, if you're one of those guys that makes the costume or tries to finish it at the very last second. And major kudos to you guys, because I cannot sew to save my life. I mean, if anything, like a small like tear, or just to put the scene back on. But that's about it. Like anything else as far as making costume, don't count on me on doing it, because I will ruin it just as quickly as I started. So anyway, yeah. Going to anime bussin'. Meet up with a friend of mine real quick before I hop on my bus. And then anime bustin' begins. That's what she's
And this is the reason why I want to meet my friend before I go to the city. I bought this at Liberty City Anime Con when it was up in my neck of the woods. And I saw this. This was the only one left at the vendor where I bought it from. And I thought of my mermaid friend. So yeah, I know she's going to love it. Love it!
Hey guys. Sorry I didn't vlog all that much today, just because I'm busy being with my sister, and I'm actually at her apartment right now where I'm staying for the weekend, and just picking up the badges, getting acquainted with, well, reacquainted rather, with the subway out here in Boston, and just pretty much playing catch up and all that. So I promise there will be a lot more stuff at Anime Boston tomorrow, on Friday and Saturday, and also a little bit on a Sunday. But again, this is just me travel, and I'm sorry I couldn't really get much out of today, but obviously I'm sure you would have understood if you had to sit in the bus for about 3.5 hours, and just trying to get situated in places where you are not familiar with. So yeah. So I'm just gonna head to bed now. After I check a few things online, and more of Anime Boston coming up soon. Yay! And by the way, my friend got the necklace I bought, and I showed you guys earlier, and she absolutely loves it. So if you're watching this, you know who you are. I'm glad that you love it. Can't wait to see those pictures. So, anyways, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm being redundant, but I'm gonna go to bed after I'm done checking a few emails, and more of the real action, well, the real action, I should say, is gonna happen tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. So enjoy whatever I can capture. So there we have it. Have a good night, guys. Bye. Guys, first day of Anime Boston. I'm just waiting for my breakfast to be heated up, and I don't have to wait on yet, just because I want to take my time with it, and just make sure the wig cap I bought for it stays put and everything. I mean, I did a test run on it last night before I went to bed, and it seems to be working fine, but that's always only
for like 5 minutes at most. So for the whole day, fingers crossed, the wig cap I bought will be definitely worth the $2. It's only the $2 from a beauty store, but you know, lost the one that I got from Liberty City Anime Con last year, and yeah, I was kind of pissed. So yeah, so as you can tell, Mokuba, as for obvious reasons, one thing I almost forgot to put on the necklace. I'll put that on before I put on the wig. But yeah, just waiting for my breakfast to be heated up, and on to Anime Boston. The real action begins over there. Yay!
Right? And they're doing a voice match. And again, like I'd never done like a lead boy. I'd only done like incidentals. So I came in and I read for it, you know. And I love Moko because he's just so like but then he's like always getting captured. Like he's like a Pomeranian, right? He's like all bark and like just doesn't understand he's a big fluffy dog. Like he's like you're like you're not. You're a Pomeranian. Just calm down. So I went and I read for him, and then I like left, and I'm talking to the guy who plays Kaiba, directed it, Eric Stewart, right? Who I love, and I came out, and I was literally like pitching another friend. I was like, you know what? I've got this friend. I think she would be great at this. She would, and he's like, okay, all right. And Eric's already a little bit like, all right, I know what I want, you know. But I was like, yeah, no, I think she's totally. I can give you her name. He's like, all right. I was like, are you still happy? And he's like, no, we're good. I was like, oh, okay, sorry. And I thought like, oh, I was trying to like pitch someone, and maybe that wasn't cool, but I really thought she was. And I booked it. And he was like, Carrie, what's wrong with you? He's like, I'm like, no, we're good. And then what he was saying was like, no, you got it. So here I am, like I've got someone, she'd be perfect. And he's like, you're perfect. What are you talking about? Like, no. We're a perfect match. He was like, so, but apparently originally they were really nervous. The company was nervous about hiring me because I had never done a lead boy. And Eric, like honestly, he really put his foot down. He was like, no, it's Carrie. He's like, well, I'll work with her. He's like, well, that's on me. They were like, well, we know she can do it. He was like, well, that's on me. I'm the director, that's on me. And, you know, like, kudos to him for, like, really taking a stand for me. Like, I really appreciate that. And, you know, and for really, like, believing that he was like, no, she's got it. We can do this. Like, he trusted himself as a director, and he trusted me as a performer. And so, and then I ended up booking it. What was really fun is, like, right when they go back at the end into, like, the ancient time, right? I had already auditioned for Sarah. And so, right when, like, Mokuba ended, like, Sarah started. So I got a chance to finish the whole season, that last season. So that was really exciting. And then actually in 5D, I didn't even audition for that. They just gave me, you know, they were like, hey, we have a role for you. Because that's sort of sometimes what happens. Sometimes it's like all the main characters they'll audition for, and they'll get like approval from everyone and stuff. But like sometimes you just don't have time to audition for like every individual little character, like guest stars or like other supporting players. So a lot of times they'll like once they know you and they know your work, whatever, they'll just call you up and be like, hey, can you come in? So it's kind of interesting that like I've had several roles lately, like actually Gia in Seven Deadly Sins, they were like, hey, we got a role for you. And I was like, all right, I came in, I was like, what is this? What's going on? I didn't even know the show, I didn't know anything. I was like, what is this? Yeah, it was super fun. We'll see. But yeah, so that one they just said like, hey, do you want to do this? And I had no idea that she'd be like a bigger character. I did audition for Misty though. But she was another character, I didn't know she was a bad character until later. But then she turns out not to be that bad a character again. So.
Okay, so whenever you're ready.
I already told you 1,000 times, Joey. The Kaibatron has every card in the deck.
Thank you! Of course, yes, my pleasure. Thanks for coming. Have a great weekend. You too.
So happy. I can die, and I can retire Mokuba on a very happy note. I'm so happy. And I was here, guys. This is proof. I was here.
Hello and welcome to the Anime Boston Deathmatch! I love you too, random audience member. So, I am Ranma. I am your host. I was your host last year. How many of you are new to the death match? You're in for a treat. How many of you have seen death matches here before? You're in for an even more of a treat. This year is amazing. So, Anime Boston Academy is hosting this field day, and it is Anime Boston Academy versus this is totally a real school, and we're hosting a death match for the start of the field day activities. To tell us a little bit more about this, I would like to call out the principal.
Oh, who let the cat out of the bag? It's a bunny! No, it's a bunny!
Come back, Grandma! Come back! Hey, bunny now! You see? Bunny, bunny. Look at the bunny. Look at bunny. Bunny. Where's the cat?
The bunny's enjoying his ears too much.
There's a cat. There's a cat.
Water to the stage, please. Water to the stage. Oh, wait a minute, that's a bad idea. Never mind.
So, I hate to break it to you, but do you remember how things went down here last year? How you tried to just hijack everything and went...
But to be fair, I mean, I am the best fighter.
Yep.
So yeah, I've kind of been banned from competing this year.
Yes, you are... Yes, you are banned. However, we still need to have this death match. How do you all feel about Ranma having a second chance? When have I ever listened to you? But then again, we both share a point here. So, here's how this is going to work. Ranma, you will not be competing as a deathmatch participant. Instead, you shall be the head of one of two different teams. We'll have the Anime Boston Academy, headed by you.
Yep.
And whatever made-up school you are, you can be the head of that.
You owe me a match from last year. I accept.
Of course you do.
So, if a team wins,
So, the wager we have for this event is the winning team gets to go on a trip, all expenses paid, wherever they would like. However, the location is determined by the manager of the winning team.
I'm going to just thank you. I am going to get cured. I'm going to be a man again.
We should really go on a trip to Bahamas. Me, you, and
No, just thank you. You're going to just thank you.
Bahamas.
Just thank you.
Bahamas.
Just thank you.
Bahamas.
Just thank you.
I said Bahamas.
We are going to just thank you because my team is going to win.
I'm going to beat you this time.
Yeah.
Well, when you two are done with your rivalry and your Notice Me Senpai person, you can go and figure out where the hell you all want to go. Alright? But I'm done with you people. This is below me. Below me. Here we go.
You should have seen the looks of people did when I just did them. They all looked up like, what?
Fabulous foursome, judging, cut and paste, okay. Here we go, now I have to switch apps, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck, yes, it's a picture, you found it, okay. Now you gotta minimize this one. Oh, Jesus, is it the yellow, is it the green? Fuck, oh no.
No. What?
I know.
Daddy? Why is mommy crying? Team 2, what you got?
The line at Dunkin' Donuts.
The line at Dunkin' Donuts. Team 3.
Oh my God!
Trying to explain bukkake.
Trying to explain bukkake. And why it won't wash out. Foursomes.
Why is mommy crying? Because I'm going down on Jessica Jones.
Why?
Going down on Jessica Jones. Damn. Okay, everyone. We've got more answers coming.
Alright, let's do it. Ready? Because you're a failed abortion.
Jesus. Okay. That was a blank card. I did not write that one. That was a blank card.
Hey guys, day 2 of Anime Boston, and I'm sorry in advance. Well, not really in advance, but I apologize if I didn't really get enough footage from Friday, only because I was trying to figure out this whole selfie stick thing, and plus it was Bluetooth activated with my iPod, and I just couldn't figure it out to save my life. And I'm still gonna use it, but just not the Bluetooth activated thingy. But anyways, now I'm getting ready for Mikasa. That will be very interesting, at least. And also yesterday, I went to a whole bunch of panels, so obviously that was another reason why I couldn't really cover enough footage, but I did the best I could, so hopefully what I got for you is more than enough for you guys to be content with it. So yeah, getting ready for today. It's only one panel and one photo shoot, and then hopefully if we get to explore more of Boston, which is another thing I wanted to cover, but again, shed battery, hopefully I'll get to do that. So yeah, and that's about it. And see more of like the panels, the artist alley and dealer's room, because I was just wandering around aimlessly yesterday. And again, I feel bad because no battery. Yeah, what can I do? So hopefully today will be a much better day.
Okay, one last look at the Funimation table before we leave. I've been having fun. Bringing us to Umbrella Corp, are you? Nah, maybe. We need a new weapon. Already has a lawsuit against them. Lobbies aren't doing it no more. Excuse me? Thanks, man. I spent 35 That's me. I'm very identifiable. How's it going, man? All right. Good that we finally got in here. We know it's not you guys. We're totally going with it. Does that have to do with scary?
Oh, but the Batman just sneaks out and taking your picture.
I hope someone is behind the drone. I'm just thinking it was people just talking behind us. And like, I just turn around and doing like.
Stuff going on. I'm gonna do this guy. I have no idea, I'll be honest with you.
Don't know what this is, but I'm all about it.
Yeah, really.
Time to chow down because I've been tired from walking and that made me hungry and now time to eat. Hey, corn.
Okay, so I'm just gonna head back to my sister's place. Just gonna relax my feet for a minute before I head back out to the MBTA. So get out because and have dinner with her boyfriend and her family, his family rather. I'm just gonna say, actually, even though I'm having fun here in Boston, don't get me wrong, the cosplay meetups has been a very huge disappointment because 2 days in a row and I don't meet anybody and it doesn't really seem to follow through. It's like, it's really bad. Like, I wouldn't even care if the convention itself was a bit of a mishmash. I'm kind of used to that because that happens at any conventions, but the cosplay meetup normally wouldn't be there so much of a mix-up, but it was just this big mashup. I don't know what was going on, but obviously it was very disorganized and it just kind of kills the fun of the convention. So unfortunately I haven't been to any of the photo shoots and we won't be seeing any of those photos from those specific meetups I was supposed to be in, but I guess what can you do at this moment. So anyways, I'm gonna